We are in St. Clair County, near Little Canoe Creek, where the trispot darter is known to exist. So darters spend most of their life on the bottom of the stream. So that's why they're called darters, because you see them darting back and forth on the stream. And the trispot darter is no different. It's a very small fish. It's about 2 inches long. It has 3 saddles across its back, which are basically bands, and that's why it's called the trispot darter. Alabama Power and even Southern Company, the parent company, they're very committed to the native species that are existing in the waters that we operate in and around. The trispot darter is the perfect fish for Southern Company and for Alabama Power because it exists right in our service territory. It's only found right here in the states surrounding Alabama. And so it's very important for us to make sure that we're including it in our plans for conservation as we're going about our duties to provide power. Trispot darter are important to the environment because the more diversity we have in the species, the better. So if you only have a couple of species, the ecosystem can't function in the way it's supposed to. So we have these little tiny fish or these species that no one has ever heard of, but they're actually filling these important roles within the ecosystem. So there are no other fish that fill the exact little niche that these fish do, and without them, there's a missing link in the ecosystem. The bridge that we're standing on right now is a new bridge. It was installed in 2019-2020. This was through a partnership with Alabama Power and the Partners for Fish and Wildlife program, which is a program that is administered by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Prior to this bridge being here, these were actually a series of culverts on this small stream that we're standing over right now. And over time, the water had eroded the stream bank and the darters could no longer travel up the stream and go into their natural breeding grounds. And so we partnered with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and we put this bridge in that essentially restored flows to the upstream section of this stream and allowed the fish to go into more of their natural breeding habitat. So the trispot darter is found in Alabama, Georgia, and Tennessee. And you're going to find them in the wintertime in their breeding habitats. You're going to find them in what's called the skinny water. So you'll find them in the very small streams that only exist for certain months out of the year. If you were to come back to the same stream in the summertime, it would be completely dry. So they're unique in that they're using these streams that are only wet for a few months. Alabama Power is involved in what's called the Alabama Rivers and Streams Network, which is a volunteer network of conservationists around the state that involves state partners, federal partners, nonprofits, and we've essentially all agreed to come together around the rivers and streams of Alabama. And this fish, the trispot darter, is very much the backbone of this entire group. So the group was formed right around the time the trispot was rediscovered in Alabama, and since then we've all been partnering to protect this fish, and not only this fish, but lots and lots of streams around Alabama. I would say if you've never been to Big Canoe Creek Nature Preserve, that is a new nature preserve that was created specifically for this fish and some of the other unique wildlife that's found in this watershed. And it's right here in St. Clair County, so if you haven't been, that's a great way for the public to access some of these waters where this fish is found.